Hi, my name is Shelly Carter. I am the adoptive mom of Allie Carter, formerly known as Tori Tashina Outlaw. She is a survivor of sex trafficking, crimes against humanity, satanic ritual abuse, MK Ultra programming. Subsequently from that, she has PTSD, dissociative identity disorder, anxiety, and other things that were brought on by the trauma of the abuse that she was subjected to. At the end of September, we did a speaking engagement in person where we passed out a lot of documents and proofs to the people in the audience so that they could see for themselves and they could give witness to the information that we were speaking on. Normally, when we do a speaking engagement, Allie does the bulk of the speaking. This time in Georgia was different. I spoke mostly on MK Ultra, what that looks like, how it came about, and what it looks like for a mom and a caregiver to be supportive of a survivor with those things. We are planning to jump off the internet at the end of December. Allie has spoken at length for the last 5 years on the things she suffered, the child sex trafficking, who's involved, how it works, what it looks like. CPS is linked to that. Not much is being done from our perspective, but we've continued for the last 5 years to sound the alarm for the parents to protect their children and to be aware of what's going on around them. Between now and the end of December, I'm going to be speaking on the MK Ultra, what it looks like, and I'm going to try to recreate what we talked about in Georgia so that it could be on the internet if people to access that information. There are some editors that are volunteering their time to help. I plan to do it in short segments. It's a huge topic and it's very hard to streamline and narrow down into a cohesive manner to understand it. But I'm going to try to walk people through what I saw when Allie came to live with me and in what order it came so you can understand the things that I've seen. I know I've said several times that I saw the things that she went through and people don't understand what I mean by that. I'm going to break all that down for you. It is my belief that there are tens of millions of survivors of MK Ultra programming, satanic ritual abuse, trafficking in the United States. Children are being subjected to that daily, and the mandate rests on me as a mom and as a caregiver to sound the alarm for every parent, for everybody that has children, for everybody that's around children, so that you know what to look for, that you know what you're seeing, and you know how better to protect your children. It's been about a year, there's been a smear campaign against Allie and I. We've not paid too much attention to that, and I know it's been confusing for a lot of people of whether they believe us, whether we're lying, whether they like us or not anymore. I'm not going to do the tit for tat. I'm not going to go back and forth with that. I see it like this. If you are walking down the street and you see a house fire and somebody over here on your right is trying to tell people that you have two heads and trying to convince people that you have two heads, where is your focus? Is your focus on the house fire and the potential for the devastation, or are you going to go back and forth with something that should be clearly obvious? So that's just kind of been my mindset. I don't care if you like me. I'm not. I don't care if you believe me. The mandate on me is to sound the alarm based on the things that I've seen and witnessed, and the fallout and the trauma that Allie lives with and many other survivors live with on a day-to-day basis. As a witness to that mandate falls on me to sound the alarm for everybody else. And it is not contingent on whether you like me or whether you believe me. The fact of the matter is, I don't want your money. We never did. The fact of the matter is, I don't want you to follow me. Please don't. We're about to turn these turn these platforms off at the end of December. I don't need you to follow me. I don't need you to like me, and I don't need you to believe me. The mandate on me is to speak boldly about the evil being done to children. That's it. I've expected evil to rage back at us. I've expected people to hate me for speaking the truth. I've expected people to call me liar and crazy. Survivors get that all the time. That doesn't bother me at all. We are in a war of good versus evil. Being liked is not, doesn't even register on my list of things that I'm hoping for. When you understand the depth of the evil being done to children right now, as we speak, as we're sitting here right now, as you're listening to this, it puts things in a different perspective. After you hear the truth, after you hear what's about to be presented to you, there is no I like Allie or Shelly, or I don't believe them. That's not a thing anymore. The mandate falls to you. You can't hide behind whether you like us, whether you don't like us, whether we're this, whether we're that. Once you hear the truth, then that burden of responsibility falls on each and every person that hears it. And then from that point forward, that mandate is on you to sound the alarm on behalf of the children, to demand that the children be protected, to find out where they're being hurt, how they're being hurt, what you can do to help. That mandate that I carry, once I've spoken that, that kind of falls to everybody else who hears it. Once you've understood that truth of what's being done to our children, you either become part of the problem or you become part of the solution. Because that mandate has been on me for the last 15 years. I'm going to do my best to show you. I'm a visual learner. If you show it to me, then I kind of get it right away. I'm going to do the same with you. I'm going to show you using props, using videos, using movie clips. I'm trying to recreate to you what I've seen happen to Allie in real time. With her flashbacks, with her PTSD, with her MK Ultra, with the satanic ritual abuse. So be patient. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. There'll be a way to contact if you have any questions. And thank you.